Yeah.
Back row.
Yeah. Thank you, Aye. You says by any sen my dog, I just couldn't see this. You say a loser in boozy dog, I just couldn't read. Now it's numbers I'm chasing, I'm on some new breed. I bang it right to you, rock against the Apollo Creed. No, it's survival of the fittest, once it's out the fittest. You calling cook and you cool leg it, then get straight to business. I know the odds are against me, I'm Zim's Leonidas. All I need is 300 to build an empire. I could tell it's only time until they call me Sire. In this jungle thing, just to get checkmate.
Hey, my name is Zee and welcome to Zee Co podcast. This is my very, very first podcast. And this podcast is going to be all about fun topics. It's going to have different guests all the time. And today we've got a very special guest, King Xolani. He said he likes to be called something else, so he's going to, try and correct me.
I'm not speaking till you say it.
Say it first.
No, you say it.
Say it first.
Anyway, I'll introduce myself. First time at the podcast, opening up for the postcast. I am Xolani Nqo the Kind. But you can call me what you want, by the way. People call me all sorts of names.
Xolani Nqo the Kind. Okay. Yeah. All right. So how was your drive coming to Manchester?
In Manchester, boy, it was live. It was
good.
Nice. Yeah, it was nice.
London boy,
I'm tired, but it was nice.
How long was it?
Oh, it was long, 4 hours. Because I had to pick up my nephew. I'm here with my nephew. He's somewhere in the building. He's having a good old time.
He's coming to give you some support.
Yeah, I'm see. Well, never mind. I just wanted him to come out and enjoy himself.
Come out from the lockdown, yeah.
Yeah, because it's been quite a lockdown.
What have you been doing?
Party, yeah, party after party. Party after party. I've been doing it. Now I'm not gonna lie. Lockdown. I'm not gonna lie to you guys as if I've been locked down. I haven't been locked down. I've been partying because you know why. I was already working anyway, so it just felt like so long. And I know people are probably you by yourself.
I'm telling Boris, this is not on.
No, but at the same time, I do believe that you guys need to stay safe in lockdown.
Oh,
that's
so
why.
what were you
that's why
doing?
I was doing it because other people were being responsible. You feel me? So that's the truth. I was doing it because other people were being responsible. So I was like, yeah. So keep sanitizers everywhere. And probably got one right now in my pocket. Probably got one right now in my pocket.
You ain't got nothing in your pocket.
Wait. So you're saying I'm the first guest at your first show?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out that she is the king on the first day. Yo, clap for yourself one time. On the first day of the first show. On the first show. The first show, the king opened up the show. Just like that for show. In Manchester, boy.
So basically, introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself. Tell us what the name King Xolani come from. What is it?
Do you know what? The King Xolani thing was a name, but it kind of grew its own feet because people still call me that. But I have had 3 names since then. So what's
your actual name?
Right now? Or you mean just in general?
Your actual, your name in general and then your artist name, or do you separate them? Or
no, my artist name is now my name, Xolani Nqo. Xolani Nqo is my name, so I just decided, I'm going to use, because I started using it. When I was younger, I used to use XO, and then I was like, I don't like it. Then I wanted to start rapping in Venezuela, then I started using Xolani Nqo, and then that really grew its own little. And then I decided, I'm the best, I'm going to call myself the king.
Okay.
So I call myself King Xolani, and then some people started calling themselves King. Well,
so you just found it a bit too
yeah, I was like, now there's too many kings. You can't all be kings. It's just
you
not
can.
Funny. No,
Make
it's
sure
just,
they know you're the original king.
Do you know what the thing is? It's just the name itself. It was just not. Everyone's just there, it's just okay, fine, fair enough, that's fine. And by the way, no shade to anybody. So I don't want nobody coming from me. Oh, you said no. And then I went back to XO. No, then I called myself the King. KXNG, yeah, just the king, because I was the ultimate. I wanted to say I'm the ultimate king.
Okay.
At that time, that's how I felt. Okay. I'm the ultimate king. And then
so you rebranded basically.
I rebranded again. Then I went with XO again, and I was like, nah, let me just go back to my actual name. But I do make music with my friend, and we call ourselves Xavier and the King. So that I kept the king part because I still feel like I'm the king. So don't ever doubt it.
So basically,
but I am Xolani Nqo. Now I go by Xolani Nqo. So that's why I'm saying Xolani Nqo the king. I've explained that part.
So when did you get into music? When was this I
don't even remember. You know what happened? I broke my hand one time, and I was absent from school
How old were you?
I was like 14, 13, 14, whatever it was. Broke my hand, and then when I broke my hand, I was absent from school. But then when I linked up with my guys, they were like, "Yo, we're making music now." I was like, "What? You guys are you're bluffing." So I went there. There was like a tape recorder, like a cassette jukebox, and they put a cassette inside.
Oh, you old.
Yeah, I'm proper. I'm a gangster out with that. And then they recorded it, and then it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's cool.
So like, has it always been something that you always wanted to do, like music, or is it just like a hobby? Like, how do you?
It's not a hobby. It's not something I've always wanted to do. I just like doing it. I just like it. I love it. Like, yo, like sometimes I wake up like, nah, I gotta stop this, man. I gotta do other things, focus on life, because you know what I mean. Just do other things.
So like, what kind of genre music do you think your music like is in?
Personally, I personally, when I'm in my zone, I like to tell stories. I like to tell you my story. Like, just...
So, like, what kind of stories inspire? Like, let's say, for example, Drake. A lot of people say Drake is because he's always heartbroken. Like, what?
He's always heartbroken. Yeah, me too.
No,
Sometimes
Drake's
I'm heartbroken. Either. Sometimes I'm heartbroken, even though some people say, "Oh, you don't have a heart." I do have a heart. Thank you very much. I really do. I have a heart. It's a very big one as well. I'm a loving
So it's
guy.
Basically like something like you're just inspired by anything that goes on in your day.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd say that. Even like my life, my upbringing, it's quite an interesting one. I think that's a story.
Tell me a bit more about your background then, like your upbringing. That's interesting. What is interesting about you?
So you want to get to know me? Oh, I see. She wants to get to know me on the first date like that.
Let's get to know you.
Oh, let's get to know him, right? So, now I born in Zimbabwe. Probably know that. Everyone know that. If you don't know that, then
you know today.
You know that. You can probably hear it in the accent.
Xolani.
In the Xolani. Yeah, born in Zimbabwe. Lived in Oakville.
Which side of Zim? Lopengola, my end.
No, I wasn't born in Lopengola. I won't tell you where I was born, but yeah, I moved to Lopengola, grew up there for a while. And then I went to Sokwala. That's the part I speak about the most in my life.
So how long were you there for?
For a couple of years. For a while. For a couple of years I was there.
And then you came here when you were how old?
I came here when I was 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't come here when it was like the awkward, freshy stage?
Nah, I was freshy. I'm still freshy now. Like, my friends make fun of me all the time.
With the accent out.
Like, fam, why are your accent never going anywhere, fam? You've been in London for years, blood. I'm like, yo, I'm trying. Like, I actually try. For my friends, I am trying, guys. I am trying, but we are like, it's refusing me. It can't be happen. I want it to happen, but it can't.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
So basically, when you were in let's say in school, whatever, were your friends like Zim, or did you have like a mixture of friends?
No, I had a mix. I actually know quite a big mix of people, but my main friends were Zim. I still talk to them now, a few of them. So
like in London, I don't know how the community works, because here, like in Manchester, it's like we've got like our little Zim community. Like in London, do you guys have the same, or is it just a bit different?
We used to. And then I am not gonna get into the politics of that.
We can't get
no, I can't. I cannot. I do not want to get into the politics of that.
This is not one of them places where you come and say, I can't say this. You're gonna say it.
I knew it. I should have brought my Super Saiyan powers.
You're going to have to say it. We ain't trying to do this. No, I can't disclose. You have to disclose that. What was the reason? Like, what was it?
Okay, there's many reasons the Zim community in London broke down, because it wasn't really never ever a Zim community. Okay. It was actually a South African Zim community, if you know what I mean. And I think there was a time. Okay, nobody take this the wrong way, but I'm just
it doesn't matter. I'll just say what.
There was a time when you go to a South African rave, you'd feel like, whoa, that's cute. I'd always get love. I know that, but I know from a lot of people, and then it was never really a Zim community, and then Zimbabwe just started dispersing everywhere. Oh, so it was never really a Zim community. The Zim community in London is very small.
So it was basically just like a community, like you're saying, like the South Africans and then Zims, and then like the Zims just kind of distanced themselves. Was it in a way?
Not distance. It just did your own. It just faded. Yeah, it just faded. You know what I mean? South Africans didn't want to do Zim things, but Zim people just wanted to do South African things. You feel me? So
where would you say it is now?
It's with the South Africans. They've got a nice crowd. They got, but the Zim scene in London, I can't think of anything unless. Again, not being tribalist, unless you're Shona. Shona people come in numbers. I'm speaking from a Ndebele perspective. So Shona people are in numbers everywhere. Everywhere. So when they do their own thing, when you go there, you're like, yo, it's up in here. We're doing same things. We're doing same things in here.
So,
they do numbers.
Would you say, like, with your music, it's like a Zim, like, what do you think your music stands out? In, like, what community? Like, the South African community, like...
My music is actually for my peoples. That's it. That's all it is for me. It's just for my peoples. Like, these people that just... Okay, I'll tell you a story. There's a guy. He calls me one day. He goes, yo, Xolani, bro. You see that song? That song is called God Bless Our Hustles, yeah? He goes, yo, you know that song? And he's crying on the phone. He's like, that song, bro. It's really touching. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, okay. So, it's for people who just, vibe with me. If you vibe with me, it's for you. It doesn't matter where you're from. I don't really.
You don't get.
I don't test like, oh, this was this.
Because I really feel like sometimes with people, you limit yourself when you put yourself in a box. So sometimes, like, if let's say you say you only cater to the Zim community, it's like you're limiting yourself, your music and everything to that community. But
yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? So I find it like, especially like in the Zim community, like some people might support other people, so it becomes like a little clique.
Yeah.
And I literally feel like sometimes a bit like, like kind of.
I don't
do you know what I mean?
that.
A lot of people might say
no. That's just humans in general. We do cliques. We click like, If you don't feel in a certain vibe, you're not gonna be there. Because
I just know, like, obviously, let's say with your music, for example, like, do you think, let's say, if you're in a different type of community, because by default we are in a community, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By default, do you think, like, if you were in a different community, like, your things would have been out there more?
Are you bringing this up because of the song that came out recently?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. That's why I just had to ask that. I'm bringing this up because of the song.
I'm just, curious to know.
Okay, I respect that song. I hear that song. In fact, he called me.
What song is it? Tell us.
He called me.
He
called me. As he recorded the song, calls me on my line. Yo, bro. King. Calls me King. See, people call me different names. Yo, listen to this song. We talk about Kelvin's If Only I Was a... Yeah, of course. He's like, yo, listen to this song. He plays it for me. I was like, whoa. These times, I'm on cloud 9. And I'm like, yo, is that how you really feel? He's like, yeah, that's how I really feel. And then we just had to talk about it. And yeah, spoke for a minute, bro.
So what's your take on
I understand how he feels. I really do, because I get it. The problem is I cannot answer his question, because I am speaking from a different land altogether. My situation and his are not the same. They're not the same. You feel what I'm saying? So we're not, I can't, I understand, I really do, but I just want to focus on making good music. And I hear him because he's making a fair cry. But the one thing, and no, actually, the thing is, like I said earlier, they have numbers. They have numbers, like strong numbers, not joke numbers. We've got joke numbers. And we've tried, and in order for us to really do our thing from being Ndebele and stuff, usually people say you have to go to South Africa and all that jazz. I hear it. You have to be, if only you were this. Okay, you know what? If only you were Shona, if only you were South African, blah, blah, blah.
But it shouldn't be like that. Should just let your talent speak for
let's
itself.
just focus on making good music, please.
A lot of his videos,
that's it.
You've got really good, you've got a good creative side to you, and a lot of things have got good visuals. So it's like, why have you not got to that level? Do you know what I mean? Like, why has Xolani not? Has there been something that's holding you back? Do you think, or do you take it serious as you should? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you think you're consistent with it, or do you think it's just something that you just have to trust the process right now?
That's another question I can't answer.
Because with music, sometimes
you see, I decided a long time ago that I might actually leave this thing without ever seeing what I have achieved. But believe me, there's a reason that some of you kids are doing music out there is because of me. I promise you that. I ain't even lying. That's because of me. I ain't even lying. Because your parents saw me and they're like, oh, so you can actually do this. Do you know what I mean? There's some of you. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it might be 2 of you or 1 of you, whatever. But there's a reason that your parents let you do that because of me. You feel me? Because there's a time when we're doing, coming on, people are like, oh.
So do you think because you feel like maybe it's because of you, for example, Do you feel like people, because some people feel like if they put someone onto something that they should give you like some sort of...
No. I don't feel like that. The thing I was trying to...
So who put you on? Like, who made you... Like,
well, okay.
Who inspired you?
Who inspired me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll get to that.
Seeing as you're the one that put people on, so who...
No, did you know why I say the put people on things? Because like I said, I think I might leave it.
Statement.
Yeah, it's a big... But I might leave... With my chest, I said it. With my chest, I said it. I didn't stutter. There's a reason. Some of you are doing it because of me. Because of me and my brother. I'll say that. Me and Xavier, we did, and we like, whoa, okay. And I know them. I know the kids I'm talking about. That's why I can say it. That's why I can say it. If you go, I can say it. But the reason I'm saying that is because I might leave and I never really see what happens, because I've decided, just make good music and the rest will come. Just make good music. You might not see it. You might not think about how many people were rapping back in the day. They didn't even see a dime, and these are the fathers of this thing.
But do you
these are
want
the
to
fathers
be
of this thing.
stagnant to say you don't want to make a dime? Like, do you not want to put yourself out there the best you possibly can, like to make sure?
No, people think the stage is the best I can. Every time I'm on a verse, I'm the best I can, and I give you the verse, it's fire. I'm gonna be a limbama. Like, it's not even a joke. I really rap. It's not a joke. So I'm focused on good music all the time. That's it.
Confidence, we like to see it.
That's all I want. I've been growing ever since I started rapping. I was okay. I can hear my old record. I'm like, okay, shouldn't have done that. That's all I'm focused on. Everything else, you want the stage, y'all can have it. You can have the stage, whatever. I just want to make good music.
For who though?
For the people that listen to it. Even if it's just me and my guys. You know when my guys say they don't like a song, it hurts. And they tell me the truth. I love them for that. I never want them to change, because that's why I make music.
So, like, when you first started music, like, I can imagine, like, it's a lot of things. Like, let's say, for example, if you do a show, you've got, like, you have to make sure you've got a good stage presence and stuff like that. Is it a lot for you to think, like, well, okay, is that why you just want to do your music for your friends, or...
Do you know what? I'm scared of the stage. I've been scared of the stage for a long time. Look at me, I'm wearing Stanners. I've been scared of the stage for a long time. I mean, even when we started doing it, like, live with X and stuff, I was like always in the background. Like I couldn't stand the stage, and it just got bigger than you could. You know, I couldn't hold it back anymore. And sometimes I always tell X, I say, "Yo, bro, I think my laziness is really what." Because I say I'm lazy, but really, I'm always like, it's almost like I'm scared of greatness or something. I don't know.
So it's more like you feel like your laziness. You're a bit lazy too.
No, at the time I was calling it laziness, but it was really just I was scared. That's it.
So do you feel like you give 100% into your music? Every single thing that you do?
Yeah, okay, not in every, because one thing is the stage where like I said, I mean, even now I'm still working on it. I was on a kakasa, as I was saying. Yeah, and also like the enjoyment of making the visuals and stuff, even though I do them and stuff.
Got some good visuals.
Thank you. And yeah, but it takes time for me to even get in the zone. And my guy will be calling me, Sparks, be like, yo, let's. And I'm like, oh, he knows. And now I think it's time. I officially, let's say, on your first show, hosted by myself, the King. It's not your show now, it's mine.
Oh, okay. You're taking over. Okay.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'm gonna say it now. Like it's time to stop and just focus on making good music. Because I think. With the one thing I've had is time to think like, okay, just make good music and not worry about everything else. Let's just make good music.
Worry about things.
Yeah, like worried about all this jazz, chill. Let's enjoy life, everyone. Enjoy life. You know what I mean? Not while on lockdown, but you guys stay.
Relax.
You guys stay locked down. Relaxing,
chill.
Please. Yeah, relaxing is necessary.
No, it is, because you can't take life too serious sometimes. Like, you literally just have to just do your own thing and just see how people take to it.
One-handed.
You literally have to just do your own thing. But I feel like consistency is key for every single thing.
That's true.
And I feel like you need to be more consistent. On your Instagram, you gotta post. You gotta put your videos out there. I posted a video. YouTube, you know, because I literally see a lot of people like say, "Oh, I put someone on." So it's like, what have you done? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what have you showed us? Because you know, like now we're in this digital world, and it's like you see like the likes of Stormzy and all these. Do you know what I mean? So it's like if someone's got like, let's say 1K views, 20K views, it's more like. It's more better, like people see the views than the actual music. Yeah. So for me, it's like you will say, "Oh, I put people on," but some people might be like, "What did you put us on?" Because we're putting in the work. We're out here. We've got
believe that. No,
so what it's like, do you know what I mean?
I think you misunderstood my concept of put on. I said the reason why some of these parents are letting, you know what I mean? Like I know which kids I'm talking about when I'm saying
Are
your
you
parents.
directing some people?
No, I'm
Or
saying
is it people
I'm
that-
saying that the reason the parents are like, okay, you can do this, is because they've seen they've seen that it can be done even at a greater stage. Some kids are reaching marvelous stage. What's that guy's name? Simba. Is that Samba?
Which one?
With the track on the Zimbabwean kid, the Shona kid.
Oh, is it Simba?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you see that? He's doing. I don't know that
I
kid.
knew that kid was. That was that name, Simba.
Simba, yeah, but you see what I'm saying? I don't know him. I don't know him, so just know I'm not talking. But I'm saying that he's now at the next level. You know what I mean?
No,
like he's at another level. Like,
I feel like parents shouldn't like limit their kids to doing certain things. Like, so for example, growing up, it's like you have to be a lawyer, you have to be a doctor, you have to be this and that. And then now look at your kid, like they might be creative in music, and you just give them support so they can get to whatever they need to get to. I didn't know that kid was Zim, but it's good to know.
No, but I'm not talking about him when I'm talking about the statements. But yeah, it's just so we clear that I want nobody coming for me. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for you guys.
Check your balance.
I'm not in the mood. Do you know that song?
Can we talk about that one, because it's like, what was the, check your balance.
That's actually, do you know, X when he said that idea to me, was actually kind of crazy. That was his idea straight. It was actually quite a nice idea. Why are you laughing at me?
It just went like, no, I'm just saying it. Just like,
why is she laughing? I will fight you right now. What are you trying to say?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying
that song made us a hefty amount of money.
Ooh. Get some shit.
Nice. No. It made us a nice check because of the shows, they were coming in so quick. It was
like, oh.
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay, show after show. I think I spent that year not even working.
Wow.
I wasn't. Just shows. It was that life. I was like, whoa, bro.
What year was that again? It was like in
2006. 2016.
6, I was about to say like 2006.
That's in 2016, yeah. And that song.
I remember that.
Because we had that idea originally at one of my guys' house, Legend, and he laced it, and then we did our thing, and then we left, and then we didn't want to he wouldn't want to give us the idea, and then we hit up one of these guys, Prince, and boom, we're in a studio session, and these times I'm coming from a night shift as well.
Yay.
Imagine. And I was tired, and it was early in the morning. I haven't slept. I just did a freestyle and passed out on the sofa.
That was a mad year for you then, 2016. Like
yeah. It went epic. When we put it out, it went epic. Yeah, even when we put it out, X wasn't even in the country at the time, and he flew back because the phone calls were coming in like mad. He actually, I don't think he was intending to come back. So
like with that, do you think like if you guys would have had like, what did you guys do? What was the next bang after Check Your Balance? Because that was like do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, after Check Your Balance we dropped what did we drop after that? Check Your Balance, and we dropped Skorokoro, I think. Jumjeka, Iniswek, Gumpet, Fanel, Brand.
Do you know?
But yeah, my son loves that song. I don't know how he even found it. Goodness me.
Do you know what I was saying before, like, to my friends? I was talking about, like, do you know when people, like, let's say X, for example, like, comedians and stuff. Like, you know when people start doing music, sometimes it's a bit hard to take them serious. Like, you know, like, when someone's a comedian and stuff, it's like, how do you balance, like, being a comedian and then doing music? Is it something, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I think that's a question for him to answer.
Yeah.
Because I don't... Even now, when we talk, I always told him he'd have to make that transition. In fact, we spoke to one guy. One guy is a rapper, and he said the same thing. He said at one point you're gonna have to, but I see what he's doing. I see the formula because
the formula is cooking.
Because now look at it, he's making it merge. It's almost like it's one thing. It's almost becoming one thing. And but when it becomes one thing, by the time people catch on, it'll be crazy. He's coming. His time is coming. And
we're talking about his time. We're talking about yours. So yours.
I was gonna tell you guys the top secret, but now that you say that,
tell me. Tell me what is there that I don't know. Give me something that I like. No one knows that.
Hold on, I'm holding my stress face. Stress face. Wow. No, I'm not gonna tell you anymore.
Tell me.
Anyway, my time is coming.
Tell me. I can be like one of you, like.
No, actually, I'll give you a little. You know the next song that is coming from X. Oh my gosh. And believe me, I don't say that often. But this one, yo.
Are you sure you're not just saying that because you're your friend?
bruh, I wish I could play it for you, but yeesh.
Give us a sneak peek.
It's so... I didn't expect it, I'll tell you right now. But yeah, just know I've told you. Just know you heard it here first. On your show, on the first show, this is what I'm doing. I'm dropping buggers. That's why I'm the host. Damn. I wish I was standing. I'll show you my shimmy dance. I'm the host. This is Xolani Nqo, the client show, baby.
Boy, bye.
Featuring you. What are you saying? So, when did you start getting into interviewings?
You know, I just started a long time ago, you know, but you have to put in
Who was your first interviews?
Who was your first interview? Who was
your first interview? Who'd you lose it to?
Lose it to who?
Yeah, I mean your first interview. I'm saying your first interview. Goodness me. Yes. Oh gosh. Wow. The virus is making the people crazy.
Like, what else do you do? Like, what else do you do career-wise? Like,
Nah, I'm not gonna answer that question.
Why?
Because people ask me that question, but I don't want to do that.
Can I stop you there? I just don't understand. Yeah, when people do interviews and stuff, and then you say,
I don't want to answer that question.
Does Beyonce say I can't disclose this? Does Jay-Z say you can't?
It's because that's my other life. I feel like my other life deserves to just be like my other life. Because if I start to, I don't want to share too much about my other life, because I just want my other life to be my other life and keep it over there, please.
What do you mean your other life?
Because my other life is my other life, like my other life. You know, my other life.
Your personal life.
So
your personal life.
Yeah, because I do things that can't be done. I can't tell you.
I'm going to call the police after this.
I told you I'm a gangster. Didn't I tell you before this?
I just don't like people that just, you know, sometimes...
No, I can't tell you. Because if I tell you honestly, I'd have to get like security and stuff.
Sometimes it's a bit serious. You know what I'm saying? Tell us.
No, but it's tense.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if I disclose all the documents, some people could go missing.
Some people go missing?
Poof. Especially me.
Especially you.
Yeah. Go missing.
You go missing.
I could go missing. So what do you do in your other life?
What do you do in your other? I asked you first and you didn't tell me. I'm into makeup.
Well, I don't understand how we can know each other if you don't know yourself. It doesn't make sense.
What do you mean if I don't know?
It doesn't make sense.
Question you couldn't answer, so I, So your personal life. Who's your lover?
Who's my lover? Oh, I love my people there.
Nah, we mean
I
that.
love my mommy.
Who's your
Mommy, I love you. Mommy.
Who's your have you got a personal person?
Have I got a personal person? Can I even answer that question? Yes, I can.
What do you mean yes, you can?
Because it's weird that...
Is it complicated?
No, it's not. It's not.
Is it
it's just weird that I actually can say this and mean it.
A secret?
Go
on then.
It's weird that I can say I'm single and mean it. That's like... It's unheard of.
How long have you been single for? I'm very nosy, by the way.
I don't even remember. Because it came so fast, bro. Yo, it came so fast.
You got dumped or she dumped?
Whoa, look, I'm even sweating thinking about it. Yes! Came so fast. I called my boys and I was like, yo, boys, can you believe what's happening? Gosh. Hey, it came so fast.
So you got dumped, basically. What are you trying to tell us?
I'm a bad boyfriend anyway.
Like, what do you mean?
I'm very absent.
Absent what?
I don't understand this love thing, so I try not to even...
What do you mean you don't understand this love thing?
I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Like, I don't know how to do it. I know if you love them, you try.
So
no,
what do you mean
I just don't.
So you don't talk to girls, you don't ask girls on night, like on dates, what?
Only if I have to, like... But I say that only... No, actually, let me not say only now. I do have moves, like, I create my own little scenario, but... Even going out, I go out just because I know that Honey wants to go out.
So basically, relationships ain't for you right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So I know I'm a bad boyfriend, so I'm not gonna waste nobody's time. You don't waste mine. I don't waste yours.
You've been wasting people's time in the past.
Did you not enjoy though? A fun time is not wasted time.
Feel like, at least you're true to yourself. One thing I like is the fact that you know at least you're absent. Like, do you know what I mean? At least you know your flaws, like, and you know why you're not in a relationship, rather than you saying things like, "Oh, you know, I'm single because blah blah blah." At least you know why.
Nah, I know. Yeah, I had to sit down and have a word with myself. Yeah, I had to have a word with myself. I had to like. Yeah, so it was crazy. So it was very open conversation as well. Very honest, very chilled conversation. It wasn't like a crazy, It was just like, yo, this is how it is. And yeah, so...
I will always plug you on. So guys, everybody make sure you check out my boy over here. It's going to be on my Snapchat, my Instagram, everything. I'll put all his information
Coolest
on the
football,
website.
like energy guy. Xo, Xolani Nqo.
Peace out.
Yeah. Thank you, team. Ngisesibakeni senkoma dog, I just couldn't see this. Ngisayelusa imbuzi dog, I just couldn't read. Now it's numbers I'm chasing, I'm on some new greed. Abangi rate rock against the Apollo Creed. No, it's survival of the fittest once it's out that fittest. Nkale Nkuku ngikhuleke then get straight to business. I know the odds are against me, I'm Zim's Leonidas. All I need is 300 to build an empire. I could tell it's only time until they call me sire. In this jungle think chess, so get checkmate. You're the one your mates rate, I'm on the next rate. Don't give a contract to beanies, I like my mates rates. Don't give a fuck about a hate, I might not celebrate.